Grand risings, my darlings. I hope that we're all doing swell. How is everyone doing today? By the way, there will be a new Instagram post coming today. I just need to download it, which I haven't yet, because I've only just posted it on my TikTok. So, yeah. But yeah, how are we all doing today? Give me 1 second. Just trying to get my account up. Just doing it with large nails. No, I can't repost. Okay. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? Okay, it's paid live. Yes or no's are free. Anything else is paid. Hopefully, I have a new deck coming. They just don't know when it's coming. It's today. They just don't know what time. Hello, Leslie. I've changed my name on here. That's alright, my darling. That's alright. I'll probably forget the name's been changed. So you might have to remind me a few times, because I'm going to be there like, who are you? Took me 7 years to learn one of my high school friends' names. I still forget them to this day. I've known them for years and years and years and years. Hi, is Winloot Vet going to visit you this month? Good morning, my darling. Let's see. Yes, they will, my darling, yes. Hello, Kathleen. How are you, my darling? How are you? But yeah, I'm looking forward to this new tarot deck. It's slightly out of my comfort zone. And it's called the Biblical Tarot, so it's all about the Bible. I do have tarot that is based on the Bible, but it's not completely based. It isn't, it's just ever so slightly. So, is John serious about you? Let's see. I would say that he is, my darling, yes. Yes. Will B come back being manipulative? Let's see. Sad to say, but the answer is yes, my darling. Are you pregnant? That's a good question. Let's see. Let's see. You are. Does C care about you? Let's see. Not at the moment, no. Which one is it for reading on here? So if you go into my link tree, and then once you're in my link tree, my darling, it will go to paid section, okay? In that page section, it's also got all of my doodahs. Forgot what they're called. My price list. It does. Is Julius going to call you? Let's see. Hello, Crystal. How are you? Let's see. They will call you, yes, my darling. Okay. Yes. Does Corey want to be in a relationship with you? I swear I answered that one. Yes, they do want to be in a relationship with you. Or it could have been something like that. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? We all doing good? Remember, if you'd like a reading, link in bio, my darlings. I can tell you now, you'll never find a reader like me. I am very different. More ways than one. Hello, Judy. Not only the fact is I can read more than most readers do, meaning I can read a lot of decks and a lot of different ways of reading. But I will also read in ways that other people won't. Is E worth to be loved? Let's see. Yes. Hello, Queen. How are you, my darling? I'm good, thanks, Boo. Still trying to get in the Creators Fund, hence why I put that group together by accident. It was just much easier than sending it solo, so I just created a whole group instead. It was just easier. It was. How do you repost? That's a very good question. I don't know how to answer that. Trying to think. So if you go into my link tree, my darling, in my link tree, that's got all of my ways to pay. It does. This ring fitted me when I bought it. My hands have shrunk. They're either absolutely frozen or something. I don't know what. But yeah. It did fit me earlier. Hello, miss. How are you? But yeah, link in bio. And then it's just where it says pay for readings. It was. Yes or no's are free, anything else is paid. See, I hate Fridays. I really do. There's like barely anyone on TikTok. Thank you for the heart, me. Oh, you never guess what? I got banned from a Reddit group for posting a review. Which is what, like, the group was designed for. So I messaged the mods and I went, hello, please may I ask why this has happened? I left an honest review of a reader, so wondering what rule I broke. Anyone wondering what it's called? The group is called Spellcaster Reviews. Do not use them on Reddit. Honestly. Dawn, is C the one for you? Let's see. Is C the one for you? Let's have a look. No, I don't feel like they are the one for you, my darling, no. Does N love you? Let's see. Let's see. Yes. I'm keeping good, thank you, my darling, yes. Sent on Insta, thank you. Oh, when do I see you moving out? Let's see. You'll move out in 9 months. Okay. Thank you for the follows. You'll have enough money within the next 5 months. Okay. And we'll be okay till then. You'll be fine till then, my darling, yes. Okay. A small check on Rue. Let's have a look at Rue. Let's see. Thank you for the follows. Let's have a look. Let's see what you get. Right, what I will say here for you and Rue, my darling, is I feel like there is definitely a future there for you. Okay. There is definitely a future there for you. What I will also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is thinking about you very much. I feel like I do see that there is success, but I feel like he's lost without you. Okay, it's almost like when he can't physically see you, he can't function as well, and I feel like this is annoying him. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he is trying to come forwards. I feel like he is learning to text more, so this is really testing him. I feel like he is having to create new ideas as well of like what he can talk about, what he can say. But I feel like he is becoming supported, okay? And he is becoming more supportive. He's getting stronger as well. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is his money situation is getting better, which is making him happier. At the same time, I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going through a little bit of misfortune. What I would also say here is I don't feel like he is going to have any love affairs on you, so I feel like he is still sticking with you, my darling. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do see a new arrival coming soon. So we do see some new friends coming for the both of you, and I feel like he's always going to be truthful with you. I feel like these friends are going to really help you out as well, my darling, okay? At the same time, what I'd also say for you as well here is I feel like he's very happy, very sweet. At the same time, I feel like when he first gets back to you, he's not going to be able to perform. Okay, he's going to struggle to perform, my darling. And I feel like this will be because he's so happy to see you, everything just goes out the window. Okay, Babs? So what I would say here is don't be annoyed when it doesn't succeed straight away. Okay, do give him time, my darling, because I can tell you now it will work. And I feel like the second time he does it, you'll be fine. Okay, you'll be fine. Okay, babe? Does that make sense? Could you pre-warn me? You're very welcome, my darling. So someone said, how accurate is this? Or how accurate am I? I'm one of the most accurate readers you will ever see. Okay. Yeah, that's literally as much as I can say there. Good day, my darling. So if you want to know how much you pay by my PayPal, give me 1 sec and I will tell you my price list. Let me pick up these cards. Actually, as I'm picking up these cards, I'll load up my price list. There should be my price list on in my link tree. I swear it's there. If you can't find it, I can read it out. I'm still waiting for my friend to do me a reading. I am. He said he'd do it this morning yesterday, meaning like he'd do it this morning today. He said that yesterday. He didn't do it this morning, and I said, don't forget to do the reading, please. And he said, I won't. He's forgotten. He's forgotten, honestly. So it's £1 for 1 card, £2 for 2 card, £3 for 3 card, £4 for Celtic Cross, £5 for a mini, £10 for a full. Then £15.15 for a pendulum reading, £22.22 for major arcana reading, £33.33 for 1 month's forecast. Extra months up to 1 year can be included for £10 for each month. £44.44 for Witch's Rune reading, £55.55 for Tough Love / Empowerment reading, that's no tarot or oracle, or both. £66.66 for Future Life reading. I do need your age for that reading. I don't care if you're a woman or a male, you're giving me your age, or you're not getting it. Final. £77.77 for Crystal Ball reading, £88.88 for Lithomancy reading, which is crystals or stones being casted, and £100 for Psychic reading using no tools. That's my prices. But no. I'm not reminding him to do the reading anymore. I'm just not texting him anymore. So, you know who it is, Queen. But no, I've sort of given up with the text and he's gone back into his old ways. He said he wanted help finding balance between girlfriend and friends, and he's lost it. So, just giving up. And I've given up asking for the reading because it's there like, okay, he's not going to do it. I already know he's not going to do it. He's forgotten. Thank you for the heart me. So, I've given up. Will you recover? Let's see. No. Sent on PayPal. Thank you, my darling. Will you and M reconcile? Let's see. I feel like you will, my darling, yes. Because I can't do the reading for myself because it's a love reading. I don't really want to do the love reading on myself. because then I can influence it for myself to be what I want it to be. So I sort of need him to do it. But no. I've just said you won't recover, my darling. Please turn volumes up. Do I have Leslie, please? Does he know how? Not really. But it's a good teaching moment. I bought him the starter deck, so he's got the cards that will help him. And I've done practice readings with him. But at the end of the day, if he forgets to do it, he won't learn how to use the cards. He won't learn how to read with them. That's his problem, not mine. So, boo-hoo. Leslie, what would you like your reading on, my darling? Work and money, okie dokie. Are you in a job or are you trying to find one, boo? You would like to afford to retire. Okay. We can definitely have a look at that. Also, before I start that, this is all I'm saying. So I bought this ring today. And it used to fit earlier. It can go over my other ring. On my finger. This is how cold my hand is today. That's how cold it is. Right, let me get out my deck. Right, here we go. Let's have a look, boo. Let's see what you get. Let's have a look. I don't think retiring is on the cards for you anytime soon, my darling. I feel like there's too much of a struggle. Okay, your money's not good enough. What I would say here is it is going to get better. Okay, it will get better. I just say right now is you need to start seeking something that's going to pay you a little bit more. Okay, and I feel like you need to make the changes fast. Okay, maybe a second job might be needed. Okay, or pay rise, but no, you will not be able to retire, not anytime soon at least. Okay, what I would also say here is I feel like you need to recharge a little bit. I feel like you're burning out. Okay, and I feel like this could be why your money's not doing as good at the moment, is because you are burnt out. You are lost. Okay, and I feel like you will be able to succeed more. You will be able to get more money eventually. But what I would say here is you need to stop burning yourself out. Okay, you need to look at where you're going. Okay. Like, you are holding yourself back so much. Like, you really want to, like, just be able to live at your house. You really want to be able to have that vibe of not having to get up every day for work. But I feel like that's just a dream at the moment. Okay, that is literally just a dream. What I would say here is I feel like there will be a partnership that is going to help you out, that is going to get you the money, and that is going to put you into the right situation. I feel like that is going to come soon. I feel like you will get your wealth, okay? But what I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is you need to transform yourself. You need to look at yourself in a different aspect, okay? You need to become better, bigger, okay? And you need to celebrate your successes when you get it, because you're making all the wrong decisions and you're gambling yourself too much, but you're not winning. You will start winning soon, but you need to start saving more. Okay, spend less, save more. Because you're about to get the new beginnings that you desire and that you need, my darling, because your angels are guiding you and guarding you. You will get the pay rise that you want if you ask for it. Okay? What I would also say here is people can see that you're very loyal. People can see that you're very safe and that you're the sort of person that will work as hard as they can. So they know that they can trust you. They know that they can give you that extra bit of money. Problem is, you just got to ask for it. That's what you're not doing, okay? You're good at taking criticism, but I feel at the moment you just need advice, okay? You will get that success that you need, but again, you have to ask for more money, okay? You need to actually go, can I have an upgrade? Can I have some more income coming in? Okay, can someone help me? You need to ask for that. Okay, what I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like your end is coming soon. It will come by the next 3 years, I would say. Okay, just not this year. But you'll get it by the next 3. Okay, my darling. What I will also say here for you as well is your anxiety is going to be removed. Okay, it is going to become easier for you and you will not have that anxiety anymore. Okay, what I will also say here for you as well is you won't have to worry about retiring. You will eventually get that, okay? At the same time, I feel like you will get the time to travel as well. You will get your happiness, you will get your joy and your desire, okay? But you need to be more honest with yourself, okay? You need to learn to take a chance, but not overdo it. And I think that that's where it's going wrong, is you're taking too much of a chance and you're overdoing it too much, okay, my darling, which is creating you fallback, okay? You've got a lot of violence inside your head. It's where all of your thought processes are combining and smashing against each other, but you're getting nowhere. And this is why you're not getting to the point that you need to be at, okay? You need to separate yourself from ugly thoughts and positive thoughts. You need to go more towards the positive thoughts, okay, boo? Does that make sense, my darling? You're very welcome, my darling. My hands are so cold, all my rings are falling off. So I thought a delivery van was pulling up then, that's why I did that. Odd noises going on outside. Yours are hot and sweaty. Honey, you're in a hot country. I'm in a cold country. And none of my rings. So all my rings. So on my right hand, it's bigger than my left. It is. So these rings normally stay on. Even they are coming off. And they don't normally move. They're normally stuck there and staying there. Today, no. It's let's fall off your hands today. Let's not fit your fingers today. And I have a dragon going into my hand. Which is fun. Right, let's see what's next. Do you see me moving this year? Let's see. Yes, I do. Will Anthony reach out later this month? Yes. Is S telling the truth about work meeting next week? Let's see. C. So even though there's new arrivals coming, I don't need to worry Rue being disloyal. Correct. Rue is not going to be disloyal to you at all. No. No. Will you start a new business this year? Let's see. Let's see. Thank you for the roses. No, I don't see you being successful at starting a new business this year, my darling. What's your sign? You horse, dog, monkey. What are you? And what's your element? Queen, I didn't need to know that. Will you get a job in May? Let's see. No, not in May. Does Wilfred want you back? Let's see. Yes, they do want you back, my darling. Okay. Bangers and mash. Ooh. I like a bit of bangers and mash. It's quite nice. It's a very British thing. It is. Should you move on from AG? Let's see. Should you move on from AG? You're welcome, my darling. Yes. Okay, this person is no good for you. Thank you for the roses. Okay. Does Chris love you? Let's see. Does Chris love you? He does. Yeah. Will your ex sign the house over to you? You are very, very delusional. Yeah, you're delusional. No. Okay, you're delusional if you think your ex is just going to sign your house over like that. We move to a new house, let's see. Yes. Can someone block Daniel? Thank you. We'll try and you start working on your relationship. Thank you for the follow. You will start working on your relationship, yes, my darling. Is Joe in love with you? Let's see. Let's see. Thank you, Queen. Thank you for the roses. Yes, they are in love with you, my darling. Jesus, it's pissing it down outside. Will you get a job in May? Let's see. Let's see. You will get a job in May, yes. Okay, you will. Yeah, there's a job coming for you in May, my darling. Will you get into a condo? Let's see. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I feel like you'll get into a condo, my darling. Yeah. Will L come back to you? Let's see. No, it doesn't look like they are going to come back to you. I'm not answering anyone that puts anything in cap locks. Okay. Can I see you? Yeah, I can see everyone. Will W reach out this week? Let's see. Thank you for the shares. Yes, they will reach out this week, my darling, yes. Yes. Will you get any good things in March? Let's see. Yes, you will, my darling. Remember, guys, don't forget to keep tapping, sharing, letting everyone know about the live. Okay, don't forget to get readings if you want them. Okay, they start at £1, going all the way up. Okay. Trust me, you won't regret getting them. Hello, Fairy. How are you, my darling? Will you move to a new house this year? Let's see. Yes. Thank you for the gifts, my darling. Does Phil still have romantic feelings for you? Let's see. Yes, they do. Will Gary and you talk tomorrow? No. I'm good, thank you, my darling. Will you see M tonight? Done that. Is Timothy thinking about coming back to Africa without telling anyone soon? Excuse me. Thank you for the follow. Yes, yes. Will you marry this year? Let's see. Will you marry this year? I feel like you will. Yes, my darling. Will Josh take you back to court? Let's see. Yes. That's hilarious. Yes, you literally got the court case card. So yes. Will you pass your board exam next month? No, you're too weak. Okay, your brain doesn't have the capacity that it needs to pass, so no. Okay. Start using your brain more. Will you see M tonight? Let's see. Yes, you will, my darling, yes. Will B tell you good news Monday? Let's see. They will tell you good news Monday, yes, my darling. There you go. Found a way while my hand is cold to keep the ring on. Just stack it. Stack it with the stars. Will you marry before the end of summer this year? Let's see. No, we're seeing a little later on in the year. My darling, please don't spam your question. There's only 7 people in the live. Okay, including 1 on Twitch and 2 on YouTube. Okay, spamming isn't needed. Thank you for the roses. I can see everyone. Okay, I can see everyone. If you'd like a reading, please let me know. Link in bio to purchase. If you want to know the price, let me know as well. Okay. Yes or no's are free. Anything else is paid. Okay, and while I wait for questions, I am just going to casually read a magazine. Because if y'all are going to go quiet, I don't see why I should keep talking. Then go take the shit if you've got a feeling for it, my darling. Don't waste my time and energy. Does your ex want to come back? Let's see. I feel like they do. And I feel like they've been cheated on. So yes, they do. That's just they've been cheated on, my darling, okay? Remember, guys, 3 yes or no's, okay? Anything else that is paid, don't forget, don't just take advantage of the 3 yes or no's, because I will do what I did last time, which is I completely removed them. I did. One thing, Boo. These female friends Boo has, does he hang out with them or just talk? Let's see. Thank you for the heart, my darling. Let's see. Just hangs out with them and talks, my darling. Okay. Nothing like sexy. Okay, nothing like that. Okay. We have to pay 1,000 more in rent a month. Let's see. Yes. Does Jay truly love you? Let's see. He does, and there's something to do with your social media as well, boo. Okay. Remember, guys, yes or no's are free. Anything else is paid. Since people aren't chatting or communicating in the chat, I am just reading the magazine while I wait for comments, because I am not just talking by myself. If people don't want to interact, well, if y'all can't be bothered to interact, I can't be bothered. Just saying. Ooh. Sweet. Thank you, Brandy. Give me one sec, but it's just loading up. So, Brandy, you want to know if you and Jay, your partner, will fix your relationship. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, you will, my darling. Okay. You will be able to fix that relationship of yours, my darling. Okay. I just feel like it's going to take a little bit of time. I feel like you guys need to learn to communicate a little bit more. Once you guys learn the communication, you'll be fine and dandy, my dear. Okay. I feel like communication is just your negative part. It's the part where you struggle. The part you find the hardest. And I feel like that's why nothing is ever really said. What I will also say here is I feel like they will become weak and they will subdue to you. Okay, I feel like there is definitely love there. I feel like you guys are just too caring of the past. You guys look into the past way too much. Okay. I feel like that's why there is a struggle there. I feel like they got bored of you once, but then they realised that they weren't bored of you. Okay, they're bored of themselves. Okay, boom. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is he will be coming back in. I feel like he is angry about himself, and I feel like every day he is going to work harder to getting you two together. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he wants that success as he needs it. I feel like he is going to change as he wants to. And what I would also say here is he is going to have the support from you as you will from him. Okay. At the same time, I'd also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he is trapped. I feel like he's going through a massive change at the moment, but in doing so, he is trapping himself. Okay. And he will work much harder to make it work between the both of you. Okay. He will work so hard. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's trying to reorganize himself into a better situation. At the same time, I feel like he has betrayed you. And he knows that he has, and I feel like he regrets it. I feel like he wants to give birth to a new relationship with you and scrap the old. Okay, almost like a restart, and I feel like that is his main desire. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is he's going to be more truthful than ever. Okay, truth. Okay, no more lying, no more being dishonest. Okay, only truth with you. Okay, my darling, and I feel like he's going to show that, as he is very sorry for his past. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he's got a lot of plans in where to go next with you. I feel like there is going to be a bit of a travel. Okay. He's going to have a bit of a travel. Okay, with you. I feel like he's going to offer to take you wherever you want to. However he can make it up to you, he will. Okay. Not betrayed you in a woman, but betrayed your trust by not being there for you, by not doing what you needed. Okay. By not sticking to his word. Okay. He's been looking for you all over the place. He's been asking people about you. Okay. I feel like he needs you. Okay. He wants you. And he's going to keep you, no matter what. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? You're very welcome, my darling. Aye, correct. There is definitely love in there. He just needs to learn how to show it. Thank you for the roses. Do I see any income coming towards you soon? Let's see. Let's see. Thank you for the follow. Yes. Is it over with you and Alex? Let's see. No, I don't feel like it is over between the both of you at all, no. Okay. Did William contact you because he still loves you? Let's see. Yes. You're welcome, my darling. Is it over with you and your partner? Yes. It is. It is, Babs. You're welcome, my darling. Read that. There we go. Did you guys know it's been 7 years since 2017? 18 even. It's been 7 years. That's mad. Yeah. Yeah. It's been 7 years. Yeah. That's what it says in here. Oh, they're coming after Bandcamp. Oh no, Bandcamp bans AI. Will you and your daughter reconcile? Let's see. No, but you're not putting the effort in. Simple. Put more effort in to try and like your daughter the way that she wants to be, not the way that you want to. And you'll succeed. Oh, listen to this, Queen. Streaming platform Bandcamp has officially prohibited AI-generated music from its platform, announcing new guidelines that prioritizes human creativity over machine producing content. Yeah. Will Simon come back to you soon? Let's see. Yes. Okay, Michelle. Yeah, if you go on, I listen to a lot of AI music on Spotify. Yeah. Is it over between you and S for good? Let's see. It is, my darling, yes. If y'all are wondering why I'm reading a magazine, it's either because no one's actually talking or contributing, or it's the fact that no one's buying any readings when it is paid live. The free is just there, but doesn't need to be abused. And 3, it's because we ain't getting any engagement. So, because no one wants to engage or reciprocate the energy, I'm just mirroring y'all's energy. I am. And since you guys are just sitting there doing nothing, that's what I'm doing. Your cat came back. Long story. Should you rehome her again or keep her? If your cat's come back, I'll keep her. Because that just shows that she wants to stay, my darling. Okay, so at that point, I say keep her. Okay. Hello, Tia. Also, guys, that's not me being rude, but when someone sat here giving you their services and no one's being polite or even saying hello, at this point, yeah. We've been live 47 minutes and only had 2 paid readings. Look, I love y'all. I really do. But when the system gets abused, the system just shuts itself down. Oh. Sweet. Damn. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the share. Will you meet someone new soon who's the one for you? Let's see. Let's see. No. No. If I can afford 1,000 money. Honey, if you can't afford your rent, you shouldn't be renting there, my darling. To put it simply. If you can't afford it, you should move. Okay? There's no if, ands, or buts about paying rent. If the owner who you're renting from wants to up it by 1,000, you either pay the 1,000, you either get evicted, bailiffs, or you move to a cheaper place. It's life. That's how it is. Right, do I have Michelle? And then I've got Tia afterwards. Please. Hello, Boo. What would you like your reading on? Oh, wait, I've got it here. Ignore me, don't answer that. Me having a very blonde moment. So, are Anthony and Tammy still not reconciling? Let's see. No, they're still not reconciling, my darling, no. Okay. 2, Anthony's current energy, thoughts and feelings towards me, what to expect, and also the energy between those 2. Okay, let me change decks. Right, let's see, Boo. Let's see. Let me just change decks and I'll be there. What do I want to use? We want to use this deck. So let's have a look at the energy. Let's see. Thank you for all the likes, my darling. Right, their energy is very negative, my darling. Okay. Their energy is very negative. Okay. No heartfelt energy there at all. It's almost like they cannot work on themselves, and the child that is coming into life isn't going to be there to help it. I don't think either of them really want to communicate. Okay. I think that he's done communicating with her because he realizes that she is just feeding off of him. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like your luck is getting better. Okay. Hello, Lighthouse Soul. How are you, boo? Okay. I feel like his luck is getting better because he's going more towards you. He's becoming closer towards you. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is becoming more open. I feel like he's going to become more caring. I feel like he is moving his direction towards you because he knows that he needs you more than anything. At the same time, I'd also say here is I feel like you guys are meant to be together. Okay, I feel like it's in your blueprint. Okay. It is in your blueprint. You two were designed for each other. So you two will be with each other. Okay, simple as. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to be a lot more honest. I feel like he's going to create the bridges that are necessary to put you two together. And what I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is where he's actually becoming connected. Okay. At the same time, what I'd also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to take a gamble coming towards you. I feel like he's going to show the love, show the prosperity as well. He realizes that you are the one that he needs, and he knows that he's had a lot on right now. What I would also say here for you as well is he's going to crack the whip and actually go moving to where he needs to. I feel like he is wishing to come towards you as well, my darling. Okay, he is wishing to come through towards you and to make it work with you. Okay. Not you, Tia. This is Michelle, my darling. Okay, you're next, boo. Okay. What I will also say here as well, my darling, is he is choosing the right way to go. Okay. He's finding the right direction. Okay. What I will also say for you as well, my darling, is he is going to become more honest with you as well, dear. Okay, much more honest. Much more clear. At the same time, I'd also say for you as well is I feel like he is going to become more talkative. Okay, he's going to become more open and more talkative with you. What I will also say here is he's cutting out all the negative people, so he is cutting her out. At the same time, he's going to be loyal with you, my darling, okay? He's not going to be loyal with anyone else, just you. Okay, boo, and that is why he's going to stick. Okay? Oh, you'll be talking a lot more, my darling. Okay, you'll be talking a lot more. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? Brilliant, I'm glad it does. Right, give me 1 second to get the next part up and then I'll be there. Okay. Give me 1 second, I've got to log in. Give me 1 second, someone's just messaged me, I just need to answer this. So I'm just cussing someone out. Give a sec. I know I shouldn't say I'm just cussing someone out, but I was. So, do I have Tia, please? Queen, go look at my Snapchat. Go look at my Snapchat story, boo. You'll love it. You'll know who it's aimed at. You will know. Do we have Tia? Do we have Tia? While I wait for Tia, I'm just going to quickly go and get a faster charger for my phone. Give me 1 sec. Well, I'm back. Yes, I'm here. You know where I am. There you go. Get a kiss. Good girl. Do we have Tia? Hello, Tia. What do you like? What do you want your reading on, my darling? Brilliant. Thank you, Queen. I just ignored them. So, Tia. Tia, I can only see one of your questions. What's number one, my darling? You put number two, but I can't see number one. What's your number one question? Thank you, Joa. No, Queen Tia's on YouTube, boo. LOB. How would it be now that the cat is back? Her temperature is off. I wouldn't be surprised if her temperature's off if she's walked all the way back, my darling. Queen, that is just bonkers that it bothers me, that it bothers you. That Rue has other females around him, even if they're just friends. That is like a red flag. Massive jealousy red flag, my darling. You're screaming red flag there. Screaming. Just saying. Right, let's see, Tia, what you get, and we'll also do the Pisces one as well. Let's have a look. So, with your cat, my darling, I feel like it is going to get easier, boo. Okay. What I would say here is I feel like it is going to be a bit of a struggle at first. You're not used to it. Pardon me. Okay. But I do feel like it will get better as time goes by. At the same time, I feel it's going to sound awful. Okay, what I'm about to say. But she's dying. Okay, that cat is dying. Now, when a cat is dying, it will always go back to its safe space. Safe place. Okay. Because it wants to die where it originated from, basically. Okay, where it spent most of its time. And because it spent most of its time with you, okay, it would rather die where you are. Okay. So what I would say here is that cat ain't got longer left to live. I'm sorry, boo, but I'm going to be blunt there. Hasn't got long left to live. Okay, Babs. I feel like it'll be sleep. It dies. Okay. Okay. It'll be in the night when it's asleep. So it won't feel any pain. It won't know any different. Okay, it won't even know. Okay. So you are safe with that thought, my darling. What I will also say here for you as well, my dear, is I feel like it is just finding its peace. It's finding its peace. It's finding where it needs to go. Okay. I feel like it just wanted to be back with you. The cat did. Okay, boo. So there's not much on the cat, but your cat's fine. Okay. It's just going through a natural part of its life. Okay, my darling. I know that's probably sad. I know that's probably hard to hear. But it's nothing negative. Okay. Eventually a cat's gotta die. Okay, a cat has to die eventually. And a cat has to leave. Okay. It'll come back to you in another life. Okay, boo. I know it's a bit heartless of me to say it like that, but there's no other way I can say that at all. Okay. Right, let's have a look at your love life. Let's see your love life, boo. So what I will say for you, my darling, is I feel like you need to relax in your love life, okay? Because I feel like there is definitely romance there. What I will also say here is I feel like he's going through a bit of a heartbreak, okay? And I think it's more like depression, where it's just heart isn't just there anymore. Okay, and I think that he's just going through a struggle. What I would say here is I feel like it is going to get easier. And I feel like he is just finding himself once again. He's masking the pain. Okay, because I feel like he wants to be with you, and I feel like he wants to see you. I feel like he's just got to find himself. Okay, understand himself. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's trying to almost get in the right mind frame. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's feeling very optimistic around you. I feel like there is going to be a celebration with you too as well. I feel like he is your twin flame. I feel like he is made for you, my darling. I feel like you can feel this. I feel like you know who it is. I feel like you know that you two are meant to work out. But what I would say for you, my darling, is you need to understand where you're going and what you are going to be doing with him. Okay, is this going to be a long-term relationship? Do you want it to be long-term? You have to understand what you want and what you need, my darling. Okay, because at the moment you don't have an understanding. Okay, and this is why this relationship isn't going to go right in the correct area. Okay. Okay, boo. So what I would say here is find yourself, understand yourself, and here follow suit. Because as I always say, my darling, is with the relationships, is if you don't have a good relationship with yourself, you're not going to have a good relationship with other people. What you give is what you get. What you say is what you have. What you do is what you will see. Okay? Hello, Sheila. How are you, my darling? How are you, boo? Okay? So you have to understand whatever you say into life is what you will get. So if you go, where's your comment? It seems he's done. If you go, it seems he's done. He's done. Because you've spoke that. You've gone, yeah, he's done. He doesn't want to be with me. Okay? You've manifested that into the universe. So what you've got to do is, if you want this to work, is you got to go, no, he still likes me. He still wants me. He's going to come in. Okay? And this is how it will work. Okay? And you will keep that relationship in the access that it needs to be. Okay? You are on the right place. You're just in denial. Okay? You're just denying yourself what you want. Okay? So what I would say here is you need to believe in yourself a little bit more, my darling. Okay, you need to have faith in yourself. Okay, understanding in oneself. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is he is coming in and I feel like there is going to be an apology towards you. Okay. There is going to be an apology. I feel like he'll reach out in about 2 days. Okay, hello Neely. Okay, and I feel like there is going to be an apology coming towards you. Okay. I feel like this is going to be a big apology. One that is necessary, one that is needed. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there is going to be an understanding. Okay. And what I'll also say for you is I feel like he's going to give you the adventure that you want and that you need. I feel like he is looking for you, and I feel like, yes, he's realising that he's been a bit toxic with himself. Okay, by denying himself you. Thank you for the follow. Okay. But he knows that he's coming forwards now. Okay. He knows that you two are meant to be together and that you two will be together, my darling. Okay. It's destined for you two to be together. You are both on the right path. Okay, my darling. Does that make sense? Thank you for the heart, me. Thank you, KW, my darling. Thank you. You're welcome, Tia. You're very welcome, boo. What do you do to remove your jealousy issues? You grow up. You grow the fuck up. Seriously, that's like, what, year 5? That's like high school, my darling. Thank you, Neely. Like, I'm sorry, but that's like high school shit. Oh, I'm jealous that he's with another girl. I'm jealous that he's with this. I'm jealous that he's with... Fuck off. Grow up. Come on. You're older than that, Queen. Come on. Joa, what's your first question, boo? LOZ. Thank you for the roses. You're scared. Honey, how old are you now? How old are you, Queen? You're 34 this year and you are scared? Honey, you've lived 34 years? Going into loads of relationships and you're fucking scared? Good God. Good Jesus. How does this work? You just pop a question in the chat if it's a yes or no, that is free, or you do exclamation mark link. I'll give you the link to pay for readings. Yeah, because they all cheated. And I've been cheated on and I still go into relationships. Honey, stop making excuses. Grow up. Don't come in here with your bullshit ass excuses going, oh, I got cheated on so I'm now scared. No. No, I don't get jealous. I couldn't give a shit. If they want to be friends with another boy, let them be fucking friends with another boy. If they want to be friends with another fucking girl, let them be friends with another fucking girl. It don't affect me. I was cheated on by this kid called Ollie at my old college. Literally, he cheated on me with my ex. I'm not even joking, he cheated on me with my ex. And do you want to know who told me that I was being cheated on? My ex. My ex sent me a message and went, do you know someone called Ollie? And I went, yeah, he's dating me. And he went, you know he's like messaging me and like calling me hot, asking me out. And I said, the bitch did what? And he sent me screenshots, everything. So I sent Ollie this text and I said, look, we're done. I'm not even giving you an honourable dismissal. We're done. You want to fucking cheat, you fucking cheat, but you ain't doing it with me. Oh, honey, that was like 2 years ago now. But you just move on. It's quick, it's easy, it's like that. Done, gone. So, yesterday you mentioned something about a lawsuit coming in. That lawsuit is for who? Between R and H or related to you? Let's see. Let's see. No, it's just with R and H, my darling. Okay, it's between them. No one else. Okay, boo. Number 2. What do I see happening between R and W by the end of this month? Who's R and who's W? Remind me. I'm sorry, y'all, but when it's initials, I am going to forget who the initials are. Just waiting for Joe to clarify. Joe, who are they, my darling? Like, who are they to you? Because I know that he keeps trying with no success. Raquel and Wagner. Which one was it that you were dating? Which one was it that you was dating? Ragnar. Okay. Raquel even. Honey, Raquel and Wagner sound like women names. They both sound like women names. To me. Right, let's see. So, by the end of this month, R is coming back to you, my darling. They're moving on. Okay, they're done being in that relationship with W. They know it has no stance. They know it has no worth, no need, nothing. Okay, so they are moving on towards back to you. Okay, my darling, they will be getting out of that relationship. Okay, they won't be staying in it. They don't need to stay in it. Okay, it's got nothing good for them, and I feel like they are done. Okay, so I feel like they'll be moving back with you, and they'll be getting out of the shit that they're in at the moment. What I would also say here as well is they're going to come in back for the balance. Yes, the balance is going to take time. Yes, there is going to be struggle. But what I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is it is going to be worth it. Okay. At the same time, what I'll also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like they are going to understand where they're coming from, understand what they're doing. What I would say here, though, is you've got to just let go. Okay, don't hold a grudge, don't hold anything like that. Just let them come towards you, okay, boo? Don't do any shit that you're going to regret, because it will come back to you 10 times fold. Okay? Does that make sense, boo? Does that make sense? Brill, I'm glad that made sense, my darling. Oh, you'll get the fun that you want, my darling, don't you worry. So, do I have... Done. Coltoon? I've definitely pronounced that wrong, I'm sorry, but do I have Coltoon? Hi! So you would like to know Adam's energy towards you. Is that still correct, my darling? I pronounced it perfectly. I am surprised. I am very surprised. Right, let's have a look. Let's see. That's a first. That is a first for me. I never pronounce anything correctly. I just did it the dyslexic way and thought it looks like Coltoon. Let's pronounce it Coltoon. So I did. But yeah, so you want Adam's energy towards you. Why am I using that deck? Is that like a vibe check? To see what the vibe is, my darling? Only because I've got a certain oracle for it that I want. We use these two, I think. Yeah, we use these two. Yeah, if he's got plans to reconcile, does he miss me, accept? What's he thinking? We're in no contact. Okay. Okay, we can have a look. Okay, we can have a look. Give me one sec. Alright, give me 1 second. Of course you can give me advice. Whether I listen to it is another thing. And I am known for not listening to advice. That is one of my red flags, is people can give me advice all they want. Whether I listen to it is another thing. And it's very rare for me to listen to advice. Very, very rare. I don't know why. I guess I'm just stubborn. I'm one of those people that will be there like, yeah, give me all the advice you want. And then the other part of me is going, I'm not listening to it though. But that is just who I am. Right, let's see what's going to go on with you and that person. With you and who is it? Adam. Let's have a look. Right. He's coming towards you, my darling, but he knows that he needs you, okay? What I will also say here is I feel like there is going to be a lot of intimacy between the both of you. And I feel like he wants closure. He wants to become close to you again. He wants to have that feeling of your embrace against him. Okay. What I will also say here as well is I feel like he misses you, but he wants the protection that is needed, okay? At the same time, I feel like he was seeking thrills, but now he's realising that he made a lot of bad decisions and that he needs you. Okay. I feel like he was like looking for someone that almost wanted to fuck. And now he's realising he doesn't need his sex fix. What he needs is his love. Okay, his life. And I feel like he's realising that having a bit of a low vibe here isn't going to work. So he's exhausted himself while you've had a glow up. He's gone through chaos while you've had joy. He feels hopeless while you feel happy. And I feel like this is why he's going to come back towards you. This is why he's going to have the friendship with you, boo. Okay. I feel like he's going to come towards you and he's going to keep that friendship. But I feel like he knows that there's consequences for what he has done to you. Okay. He knows that he needs to sort his shit out before he can make it work with you. What I will also say here as well is he feels like he's shattered your dreams and he's not brought harmony to you at all. Instead, he's made you wonder, where the hell do I go? What the hell have I done to deserve this? Okay. So what I would say here is I feel like he is going to change that for the better. And I feel like he is going to come towards you. Okay. I feel like he is going to give you that relationship that you deserve, that you want, that you need. Okay, what I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you need to take your time to relax. Okay, you need to learn your lesson and be there like, look, I'm not second best. Okay, you either want me or you don't. Okay, what I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like this is going to make your life much more easier. Okay, this is going to bring you the joy that you need, the love that you need as well. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you shouldn't accept for like three's a crowd or anything like that. You should have the person that you want. I feel like all of your waiting is about to pay off, my darling, okay? He's about to reach out within the next 72 hours, okay? And have contact with you within the next 72 hours. He wants this love to work as he knows it is going to. He knows that you are perfect for it. And I feel like he is absolutely heartbroken and devastated that he isn't working with you at the moment, okay? I feel like he wants to apologise as he wants to use his intuition and cleanse himself. Okay, and I feel like he is going to cleanse himself and come towards you. What I would also say here as well is I feel like he's done a lot of self-care and he's gone, look, we're going to work this out. It's going to get there. We're going to get it right. I feel like every day is going to start being more happy. Okay, it's going to become easier. He's going to get the strength. He knows the direction that he wants to go. Okay. I feel like he's no longer going to be faking it. Okay, he's going to actually mean this in the relationship, and he's going to be there like, yes, we can make this work. Okay, so 72 hours is when he will be with you. Okay, in messaging, that is when he'll message you, 72 hours from now. Okay, my darling, and that is when the relationship will start between the both of you again. That is when you'll start having that connection again. Okay, my darling. Does that make sense? Thank you for the follow. You're very welcome, my darling. Of course you deserve better, my darling. Of course you do. You always deserve better. You just gotta use your brain and stop settling for second best. Okay, your problem is you always settle for second best, and then you fuck yourself over completely in every relationship because you become like the third wheel. You become the one that is just like, yeah, I'll go along with this, even though it's hurting you on the inside. And once you start realizing that, the more people you'll remove that aren't going to treat you with respect or the way that you want it to. Thank you. Okay. And once you realise that, my darling, that is when you're going to have the joy. Okay, that is when you're going to have the love that you want, the life that you want, the easiness that you need. Okay. And that is when you remove every single person that will destroy your life. Because you're not going to allow them to. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Neely, you're next, my darling. You're next, boo. Okay. I just need to write down who I've just done. Because it's a name I've never seen before, so I don't know how to spell it. There you are. I don't know yet. Right, do I have Neely? You've got 2 cards, my darling. I see that you've done it on Insta. Thanks, boo. Hun, didn't we do your second paragraph already? Didn't I tell you when, like, the job change was coming in already, my darling? I'm only asking that because I recognise that whole paragraph, and I swear I've done that in the past. It was a week ago, honey. That's not going to have changed, my darling. That's not going to have changed at all. Okay, so we're going to skip that bit, and we'll put the cards into the top. Oh, my fault. It was showing Wednesdays. Screw Instagram. Blame Instagram for that, boo. Right, let's try it again. Let me read that again. Hello, Max. Honestly, blame Instagram. Okay, we can see what we can do. Okay, we can see what we can do with a Celtic Cross. I don't know if I can fit all of that into a Celtic Cross, but I can definitely try to. But yeah. Let me just choose a deck. I think I'll go for this one. Right, let's see what you get, my darling. Okay. Ignore the voice in the background. Again, ignore the voice in the background. Right, let's see what you get, boo. Let's see what you get. Right, my darling. Okay. What I would say here is I feel like he really did enjoy your cooking, my darling. He did enjoy that night, and I feel like it is a very positive energy. What I would say, he's annoyed at his work, not annoyed at you. Okay, my darling, he's annoyed at work, not you. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's trying to work everything out. He's trying to balance a relationship with you. He's trying to balance a relationship with his work. He's trying to balance a relationship with his family. And I feel like he's going through a massive struggle in that sort of situation, okay? What I will also say here, thank you for the roses. What I will also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to work it out with you eventually. I feel like the energy is going to get more easy. What I would say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's trying to understand where he's going. Okay. And that is the hardest thing that he's ever done, is understand where he's going. Okay. Because balance for him is not easy at all. He's got none. He doesn't know how to. Okay. He will eventually get the balance that he desires, and he will eventually get the balance that he needs. What I would say here is keep the messages going, keep the relationship going, my darling, and he will figure it all out. I would say to you is don't worry about any of this. Don't worry about it at all, my darling, okay? It is still going to get easier. It is still going to get better. You are going to get what you need and what you desire, what you want. Okay, but you've got to stay positive, my darling, okay? Let me see what else you put. He has spoke about you to his friends a little bit. Okay. But not a lot. Not a lot about you. Okay, just a little bit. Is he thinking to speak to his mum and dad about it? He is thinking about it. He's not gone through with it yet because he doesn't know how they're going to react. And I feel like he's scared. Okay. Will he do it soon? No. I feel like it's going to be more next month that he speaks to the family. Okay. I'm good, thank you, my darling. Okay, I feel like it's going to be more next month, okay, my darling? Does that all make sense, boo? Does that all make sense? While I wait for that, let's quickly do Tracy. He is still in love with you, Tracy. Yes, my darling. Okay, yes. Money's fine, my darling. I don't see a problem with the money. Okay. As long as he gets the job sorted, you're both going to be fine with money. Okay, boo. But no, I don't see anything bad with it. There's no negative. Okay. You'll be getting the money that you need. Okay, he'll be getting the money that he needs as well. You'll both be financially stable. Thank you for the hand heart, my darling. Thank you. Okay, so you'll both be financially stable. Okay, boo? Yeah, so he will get the money, but my darling. Then you will get the money from him. Okay? But he has to get the money from work before you can get the money from him. Okay? So you two will be getting the money that is desired, that he can pay you back, and you'll both be happy. Okay? Does that make sense, boo? Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, there goes, I'm back. Thank you for the hand heart me even, my darling. Especially you asked a different question today, my darling. But nonetheless, still positive, which is good. Give me one sec. Yeah, but you pay £2, my darling. You got a Celtic Cross. Subs get half price, boo. They do. Hello, I am the only one. Thank you. I don't know why I'm saying thank you. Hello. I wouldn't say thank you for the heart me, but I don't know why. Oh, it's because I've already seen that. Yeah, the ma. Ignore me. Hi. Ignore me. But yeah, but you paid for a Celtic Cross, boo. That's why it's less cards. Okay. Right, does anyone else want... Oh, shizer. Does anyone else want a reading, or am I done for today? Thank you for the heart me, boo. Will D reach out to reconcile romantically? Let's see. Yes. You're welcome, boo. Right, any more readings today, or can I pop off? You're welcome, boo. Just yes or no, pop your yes or no in the chat then, boo. Am I back on later? No. No. If you want to know what's stopping you from doing readings, my darling, that is a paid, boo. Has Adam told anyone about your... Let's see. No, he's not, but he has thought about it. Okay, he's just not gone through with it. Is he coming for dinner? Yes. You're welcome, my darling. But yeah, he is coming for dinner, boo. Okay. Flo, your mum recently passed. Is she okay? Has she accepted it yet? Let's see. Let's see. I feel like she is fine, my darling. Yes, she has accepted it. Okay, she is watching over you. Okay, boo. Will D reach out before the end of the month? Cheeky ask, I know. It's fine, boo. Give me one sec, my darling. Yes, he will. How much is the reading? It depends what you want, my darling. Depends what you want. Let me get the prices up. One sec. So, if you want, it is down, Lili. Down, boo. So it's £1 for one card, £2 for two card, £3 for three card, £4 for Celtic Cross, £5 for a mini, £10 for a full, £15 for pendulum reading, £22 for major arcana reading, £33 for 1 month forecast. Extra months up to 1 year can be included for £10. £44 for witches rune reading, £55 for tough love / empowerment. 66 for future life reading. I do need your age for that. 77 for crystal ball reading. 88 for lithomancy reading, and £100 for psychic reading. Okay. Thank you, Max, my darling. Yeah, that's my prices. Now, what does he want? Send that to him. Your fashion is inspiring. Thanks. Thanks. Hey, Ollie. You remembered to join the live, did you? Queen! You stole my words from my mouth. Cheeky bastard. One sec. Right, I'm back. I'm back. Let me know once you paid, my darling, and then I am going to close the list. If you're already paying, pay. I am just closing the list, though. Okay, but if you do pay, you will be on it. Of course I'm live. I wouldn't send you a thing of live chat if I wasn't live. What a stupid question. I think Ollie's gone brain dead. I'm not going to lie. I really do. I mean, I'm not in the best of moods with him anyway, but hey ho. Hey ho. I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to remove him as a moderator. He doesn't mod anymore. No moderating, no staying. Thank you, Boo. Would you like your reading on, Boo? Yeah. You have got a mini, my darling. I just need the question, Babs. Just need the question. What's blocking you from doing your readings? Brilliant question. Let me get my special cards out for that. Let's clarify your life. Let's have a look. I did not click on Discord. I clicked on timer. Thank you. Right, let's see. Let's see what you get, Boo. Let's see. Oh, easy. You've got way too much going on in your life, my darling, and this is why you're struggling to do your readings. You don't know what direction you're going in. Okay. So it's almost like Spirit's going, until you get balance in your life, there is no point in trying. Okay. What you need to focus on is your balance side. Okay, my darling. And because you're struggling with that, they're going, there's no point in trying to read if you can't choose for yourself. See what I mean? Okay. So what I would say for you is you need to find the direction that you want to go in, understand where you want to go, Boo, and you'll get what you need. Okay. What I will also say for you as well is you're playing the Joker in everyone's life. You are the joke. Okay. I don't mean that disrespectfully. What I mean is you are the clown. You're not the main character. You're not the villain. You're not the perpetrator. You are just a clown. Because you're fooling about so much because you don't know where you're going, and you're just making the mistakes, and everyone's just laughing at you, not with you. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to change that, and we want to make you the like main character. We want to make you the Joker. You know, our Batman, where he's like the main character, a bit funny, but he can destroy you. That's what we want. Okay, boom. Okay, that's what we want. You are clowning. Shit, I've got that word stuck in my head now. You are climbing Mount Everest, boo. Okay, and you're going through lots and lots of struggles. Is that a bad thing? No. You just need to learn to ask for help. Okay, because you're not growing at all. You've got no spiritual growth at the moment because you're not asking for help. You are too proud of yourself to ask for the help when needed, so you don't get the help when wanted. Okay. Your light bulb needs to go on the top of your head. Okay, you need to go ding. Let's ask for the help. Okay. Get it. Ask it. Have it. Okay, instead of just sitting there struggling. We don't need that. Okay, boom. You need to speak more positively with yourself. Okay, because your time isn't running out. You just need to trust the process that you're going through. Once you trust the process, once you understand the process, thank you for the follow, only then and then will you succeed. Okay? But you have to understand what Spirit's going to do. You have to understand what they're doing. So what I recommend, my darling, is once a day, pull a card for yourself every day and go, what do I need to know? Get back into habit. Okay? Get back into the habit and have the habit done. Make it stick in your head. Okay? Make it stick and get into that habit of succeeding. Okay? And you will sail to better beginnings, to new heights, to new understandings. You will move freely. Okay? And you will have what you need. You will have the unveiling of truth. Okay? You will no longer be in an illusion. Okay? You will now know where you are going and what you are designed to do. Okay, and you will get the success. Spirit is going to send you a white feather tomorrow. Okay, round about lunchtime. Okay. At lunchtime, you will receive a white feather. That is when you're going to pull a card for yourself. Okay, and that is when you're going to listen to Spirit, and when Spirit is going to tell you what to do. That is when you will get your balance. Okay, and when your balance will start being found. Okay, my darling. What I would also say to you is you need to go back to your roots. Right now, you're still in the past. You're still stuck. Okay, so go back to your roots, boo. And you will start succeeding at that point. Okay, you will start having success at that point. And then you will get better and you'll become on the right track. But you need to believe. You need to find your belief system once again. You have no belief in yourself. Okay, find who you are and reignite it. Okay? Pardon me. Does that make sense, boo? Brill. I'm glad that made sense. I'm actually quite glad you didn't go through for the harsh truth. I'd have felt bad if you went for the harsh truth for that, because I can tell you now you'd have been crying. You would have been crying. Right, I am going to pop off for now, my darlings. Okay. Because I need to get off. I've got some things I need to do before I eat. Okay. So I do need to get off. I need to upload a podcast. I haven't even uploaded the podcast I did yesterday. Hello. Hi. My dog is so needy. You're welcome, my darling. If you did miss my live, I will be live again tomorrow. Hello, Lili. You don't need me to be fussing you every single time. You know I am here. You can see me. Or just keep asking for a fuss. Up to you. Don't lick me. Give me one sec, guys. I need to get into my account. Do 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 do. It's not cute. It's really not. Not when it's every single fucking day. I'm sorry, but it's not. I'm trying to work out what they paid on, so I can spell their name. Ooh, incomplete. Do I have Sully? Do I have Sully? I need a Sully. Do I have Sully? No? Okay, it's just saying your payment's incomplete. That's the only reason why I'm asking. Can't find the person I've just done, but hey ho. Oh, I'm not even saying it right then if that's not how it's spelled. See, for me, it's Suleiman. Do I have Suleiman? I'm only asking because it's saying your payment's incomplete. It still needs a requires payment method. It's saying. So I can't do the reading. Okay. Just saying. Just saying. Joa, did you send another payment, boo? Or is my PayPal just glitching and sending me another, like, site thing? What in the hell is that? Is that a pot noodle? Oh, buy that, please. To buy ice cream, yes, please. Is that a pot noodle? I just asked if an ice cream is pot noodle. Oops. Right, if you're a reader, don't do me. Don't do what I did, which is where you give a reading before you check if payment's cleared. Hey ho, it's only a £5, I don't care. So, I saw a big fight happening between R and H. Where did Mum did the ice cream? The ice cream's Lidl, Aldi. Well, as some people call it, Aldi. It's where the old people go. So they've got a mug which literally says Aldi. And you've got like an old person hunched over with a walking stick on it. Have you not seen that? You need to get on Twitter more. I saw a big fight happening between R and H. Please say you're going fight. I'd be doing that. When do you see that happening? And finally, McQuill see who is actually H. I can't pronounce the name anymore. Let's see. That will be happening within the next week, my darling. Okay, and it is going to be juicy. Okay, my darling, very juicy. Okay, boo. Okay. What I will say here, though, is sit back, relax, and watch it unfold. It is going to be gold. Okay, I can tell you now, you will enjoy seeing every single moment of it. Okay, boo? I hope that made sense. Rasputin, lover of a Russian queen. Don't know why I've got that song stuck in my head. Rasputin, lover of a... Oh, honey, any Dubai sort of stuff is good. Yes, your vision was correct, my darling, yes. Right, I am going to pop off now, because I want to go and eat. I want food, and I want to go and enjoy myself. Because I've got work later, and I don't know how busy it's going to be. And yesterday, everyone seemed to think I was a house manager. So I was getting all the complaints, as you do. So I'm going to go and have a nice little relax before I go to work. And I also need to rest my voice, because yesterday I almost lost it. I'm not joking, I almost didn't do a live today. Yesterday, I said to one of my friends, I might not be doing a live tomorrow, because my voice is going. From shouting. My mum just did that, like praying. Thanks. So hopefully... Oh, it's going to be a busy night. I might not be live tomorrow if I lose my voice. Because I can't shout anymore. I literally could not shout yesterday. My voice went. It got... You know, like when you're a wee kid and your balls haven't dropped, so you keep having voice cracks? That's what it sounded like with me. Mind you, even I don't think they have. But that's not the point. I sounded like I was a voice cracking 12-year-old. It's hilarious. 71k likes. Thank you, boo. Right, I'm going to pop off for now, my darlings. I will see y'all in the next one. And welcome to my ADHD tarot, basically. Ta-ta for now, and have a good one, my